Welcome back to 8148. We're in the 814 kitchen, and we've got the one and only Wonder Woman, Chef Janet. Last time I saw you, we were dancing to the Get Up Challenge.
We were rocking it out, Rebecca.
Yeah, I almost wish we should have had the music cue and we could have done it again.
I didn't know what outfit to wear today.
Oh,
I
but
should have called you.
I'm loving it. You look fabulous.
Oh, thank you.
Perfect for fall. And speaking of fall, we're making sweet potato pie.
And when I told you I was making sweet potato pie, you said, "You're my sweet potato."
I did.
And that touched my heart.
You are my sweet potato.
Thank you.
Wait, can you get us started with a sweet potato joke?
I sure can. What potato causes trouble?
I don't know. What?
An agitator.
Janet, you always bring
And how
it.
do you cheer up a sad potato?
I don't know how.
You butter them up.
Oh, you're the best.
So, here you go,
yeah,
sweet potato pie.
Looks
and I
great.
want you to know that this is a tribute today to my Nanny Turner.
Oh.
God rest her soul. She's been dead 40 to 50 years. But this is her sweet potato pie on her cardboard in her handwriting that I keep under plastic in pristine condition.
That's really
I have
special.
all her recipes.
And that's your nanny.
My Nanny Turner, she was the best, and she could cook
And
better than Chef Janet.
I will have you know, Chef Janet is allowing us to photocopy that and share the recipe.
Yes, because you know what? My Nanny Turner said God didn't make right recipes if he didn't want them shared. He wouldn't have bothered to write them.
I love it. And
So
that's
I
perfect
want
for
everybody to
Thanksgiving.
have my Nanny's recipe today.
I love it.
So
Thank
we're
you,
going to
Nanny.
start with 2.5 pounds of sweet potatoes, which actually is 4 potatoes, so you don't have to weigh them.
Okay.
It takes 4 sweet potatoes. You just peel them, put them in a pot, put some water on them, let them boil.
Okay.
Then when they get nice and done, then you're going to mash them with the masher, just like you would if you were making mashed potatoes.
Okay.
Then we're going to add, Nanny's recipe tells us to add 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg. She says to add 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. And she says 3 well-beaten eggs.
Ooh.
Right in there.
So
and I
beautiful.
made this pie yesterday at home, and I knew, you know, Nanny wasn't going to be steering me wrong. It wasn't going to come out bad,
You
because
knew.
my Nanny wouldn't do that to me.
Trust the recipe.
Yes.
I love
and then
it.
we're going to do 1/2 cup of brown sugar, okay?
Okay. And get it all
And
melted together.
Then we've got to add some butter in here. We want 1/4 cup of butter, and I've left Rebecca the recipe, and she will put this on the website.
I definitely will.
You know, we can't have enough butter in my life. And you know, when it rains sweet potatoes, Rebecca, what do you think it's called?
I'm not sure. What?
It's called spuddles.
Spuddles. I love it.
Yeah.
The energy is so amazing. Did you tell us where your nanny was from?
Nashville, Tennessee, where I was born and raised. That's the only place girls come from. They don't come from New Jersey, honey. They come from Tennessee.
What are you trying to say
What do you
there,
think,
Janet?
Joe Margo? You like that one, didn't you? I knew he would.
Yeah. Well, I think women come from Jersey. Girls come from Nashville.
Oh, okay.
I'm never gonna fight with you, Chef Janet.
I know it. And then, let me tell you, we got to have our last ingredient.
Okay.
And we need 1/4 cup of milk. And in all my grandmother's recipes, and this is noted in her cookbooks, that she called milk back then, she called it sweet milk. But it was just regular old whole milk that the milkman delivered in the glass bottles.
That's really neat.
But in all her cookbooks, she's got written in her handwriting, sweet milk.
Sweet milk.
And she says sweet milk is my substitute for just good old milk.
Good old whole milk.
Good old whole milk.
Okay.
Now, I just use this at home,
So
a
that-
lower sugar, but,
Okay.
you know,
if
it's
you
just
wanted
whatever.
to change it up just a little
You know,
bit.
and what I like about this pie is that it's not overly sweet. So it's not one of those pies that's going to put you in a diabetic coma the
Yes.
minute you eat it.
It's where you get all the flavors of the sweet potato and
the
nutmeg
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And all those good
I
flavors.
do hope some viewers try this recipe just in time for next week. Thanksgiving
Yes,
is
and
already
also
here.
Thanksgiving is coming up next week, and also Christmas is right around the corner.
And
if you didn't know, Chef Janet will cook holiday dinners,
Yeah,
and
oh.
you can have them delivered.
I already said Janet Sip and Saute brings the party.
I do
And
bring the
And
party.
you know what? The family. Every time you're here, Janet, it's just like having a family member.
And I've just put all this together.
Looks
all my sweet
good.
potato stuff. Of course, your eggs are going to be what's going to be your binder.
And what
that's
kind
going
of-
to tighten this up when it's cooked.
And the crust?
That's just an unbaked pie shell, a deep dish that I just bought pre-done. You could make your own pie shell.
I'm gonna have to get in here.
Yeah, I'm going to give you a taste here.
Yes, please, Chef Janet.
I know she wants some sweet potato pie.
So you said you do prefer sweet potato pie over pumpkin pie?
I do, myself, because I grew up with this. This is very Southern, okay? A very Southern pie,
So this
sweet
is going to
potato
be,
pie.
this is Nanny's homemade sweet potato pie.
Nanny Turner.
Nanny Turner, Chef Janet's nanny. I cannot wait to taste. Bon appetit.
Oh, and yes, and let me tell you,
Tell
who
me,
is the
Janet.
smartest spud in the garden?
I don't know who.
I am. And what award show would the potatoes watch if they were music stars?
I don't know what.
The Yammy Awards.
You have just won a Yammy Award with this sweet potato pie.
Hey, look
Honestly,
at this. Put it in the oven,
So good.
425 for 55 minutes.
beautiful, beautiful. And it tastes,
Beautiful.
you know what, Janet? I used to think I was a pumpkin pie fan, but you might have just sold me on this sweet potato pie.
See, I
Good,
know I
good,
can
good.
party in your mouth. I can turn you Jersey girls right on around.
Janet, if people want to find more of your recipes, maybe even have you come over and make a wonderful family feast.
Hey, call me for a joke. Okay.
Yeah, or even for a joke. How do they do it? How do they find
Hey,
you?
814-515-1191. Give me a call. I love to talk.
Oh, I would never know that. We were already joking. We're going to do a sit-down interview, maybe even a 2-hour special, just like last night. I said it was Oprah and Adele. Well, we're going to do Rebecca and Chef Janet.
Oh, I can't wait to be in the Rose Garden.
Good. Janet, thank you so much. We will definitely have this recipe posted on wearecentralpa.com. We've got a lot more still to come on the show, including bringing Christmas joy to the Big Apple, where the Rockefeller tree came from. That's coming up. And still ahead, from sweet potato pie to all the other fixins, we share you some of your favorite Thanksgiving side dishes. Stay with us.